Have you ever told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? I just need to feel more motivated. I work better under pressure. And then tomorrow comes, and nothing changes? Procrastination isn't laziness. It's emotional avoidance. We delay hard things because they feel uncomfortable, and in a world full of distractions, comfort is always one click away. But 2,000 years ago, the Stoics mastered something we desperately need today, the ability to act, even when it's uncomfortable. Today, I'll share 3 Stoic principles that will help you stop procrastinating, build discipline, and finally do the hard things that move your life forward. Let's begin. The first principle comes from Epictetus. He said, "Some things are within our control, others are not." This idea is called the dichotomy of control, and it destroys procrastination at its root. When you procrastinate, what are you usually thinking about? What if I fail? What will people think? What if it's not perfect? What if it doesn't work? Notice something. All of these are things you can't control. You cannot control the outcome. Other people's opinions, whether you succeed immediately. How others respond, you can control. Whether you start, whether you try, whether you put in effort, whether you show up today. Procrastination thrives when we obsess over outcomes. Action thrives when we focus on effort. Instead of asking, will this succeed? Ask, did I give my best effort today? When you shift your focus from results to effort, fear loses its power, because effort is always available. Before starting a hard task, say this: the result is not in my control, but my effort is. Then commit to just 25 minutes of focused work. Not perfection, not mastery, just effort. That's Stoicism in action. The second principle comes from Seneca. He practiced something powerful: voluntary discomfort. He would deliberately sleep on the floor, wear simple clothes, eat basic food. Why? To train his mind not to fear discomfort. Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about avoiding discomfort. Writing that report feels uncomfortable. Going to the gym feels uncomfortable. Having that difficult conversation feels uncomfortable. So we escape into comfort. Scrolling, snacking, watching, delaying. But here's the truth. If you avoid discomfort, your life becomes smaller. If you train with discomfort, your life becomes stronger. Discomfort is not danger, it's growth. Start building discomfort tolerance daily. Take cold showers. Do the hardest task first in the morning. Skip unnecessary pleasures once in a while. Sit with boredom without grabbing your phone. When you regularly choose discomfort, your brain stops panicking when work feels hard. Hard becomes normal, and normal becomes powerful. The third principle is deeply powerful. It was practiced by Marcus Aurelius. It's called Memento Mori. Remember you will die. Not in a dark way, in a clarifying way. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Think about that. If you truly understood your time is limited, would you still delay your dreams? Would you keep postponing your goals? Would you waste hours scrolling?" Procrastination assumes infinite tomorrows. Stoicism reminds you, tomorrow is not guaranteed. You don't have unlimited time. You have today. And when you value today, action becomes urgent, not anxious, but intentional. Every morning ask yourself, if today were my last day, would I be proud of how I spent it? Not dramatic, just honest. Time awareness creates action. Let's recap the 3 Stoic principles to conquer procrastination. Control what you can control. Focus on effort, not outcome. Practice voluntary discomfort. Train yourself to handle hard things. Remember your mortality. Stop acting like you have unlimited time. Procrastination is not a time problem. It's a courage problem. And courage is built through action, not motivation, not inspiration, not waiting for the perfect mood, just action. Start before you feel ready. Start before you feel confident. Start messy. Start scared, but start. because the life you want is hiding behind the work you're avoiding. And the Stoics would tell you, the obstacle is not in the way, the obstacle is the way. If this resonated with you, take one hard task today and begin, not tomorrow, today.